Our next guest, I don't even know how to introduce him without going crazy. The energy, the motivation, the person, the character. You know when he's in the room.
I mean, you've been talking about him for a long time, and I've been saying we need that energy on here. So I'm excited for the people to see what he got to say and to hear his story.
Lucky Whitehead, man.
This game is, it don't love you back. There's so much that we pour in.
Yeah.
Countless nights of study this and do this to your body and don't put that in your body. And like we work so hard when it's your time, right? You want to either fight that or show and try to say, hey, I got more in me. I get to our head coach's office, man, we sitting there talking. And honestly, it's the first time it was just like, felt somebody just put my character in a blender. It was tough, right? Just to watch how people turn, right? I had everything in the palm of my hand. I had to clean up my own name, right? Clean up my own act, and I had to figure out something. Like I wasn't done yet in 2019, right? I still had more ball left.
Hey man, I'm proud of you, bro. I remember that day when I came running down the steps and I saw that look in your eyes and I knew you was hurting. And you've been hurting for a long time.
I was questioning my faith, right? I was questioning my God. Like I said, once I got to Canada and started talking to people like yourself, like Mike, man, just guys that also had the same kind of story, just to turn back and being in that football world, right, having fun with y'all, man, it kind of changed for me.
Stay down, get paid, that's my motto. I'ma go hard as I can today, cause I know we ain't promised tomorrow. None of this shit is guaranteed.
Hey, look, man,
I'ma do what's best for me. I'ma go hard as I can today, cause I know we ain't promised tomorrow.
It's great. I'm sitting right next to Lucky Whitehead in that plane tonight, so won't get much sleep, that's for sure.
I want to say hi, mama, but she in the stands. What's up, BA? Come on, man.
Look, this isn't just a podcast, this is motivation. They be like, Res training who? I just know they hate it. We ain't being patient, cause that mean that we be waiting. We just seeing greatness, I don't want it if it's painless.
Don't talk to him.
Welcome back to Showtime Speaks, the Keep Going podcast. The season of bringing dreams and ideas to life. And it's Christmas time, baby. 3, 2, 1, where we at, Kenny?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man.
I was gonna say, come on, because the energy is high right now. I ain't gonna do it real quick. Come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta say, Merry, my fault.
Listen, bro, you good, man. This is the best time of the year, man. It's Christmas. The love is in the air. The birth of Jesus Christ. The energy is up. I mean, listen, when it comes to Christmas, it's the ultimate gift-giving time. And our next guest is I don't even know how to introduce him without going crazy. The energy, the motivation, the person, the character. You know when he's in the room. Like, Lucky Whitehead, man. Like, I can't even believe that we got this done, but I'm so excited that you hit me up and you said, listen, hey, Sheed, I think it's time. As of lately, these last couple of weeks, Kenny been saying it. Yo, Sheed, it's time. It's time. It's time. And one of the best gifts that we can give the people in the CFL, the people in the NFL, the people who haven't heard Lucky Whitehead speak. Today's the day, man.
Yes, indeed.
You hear his voice, you hear his emotion, you hear what he's been through, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm excited about it.
Again, this is season of giving, bro. A lot been going on.
Yeah.
Gym coming along good. I'm excited for 2026, bro. A lot happened in 2025. I'm excited for what's to come. And I'm excited for this episode, bro, because I feel like I already know Lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been talking about him for a long time. And I've been saying we need that energy on here. So I'm excited for the people to see what he got to say and to hear his story.
For all my football fans from the prairies, all the way to Vancouver, all the way from Florida FAU to the Dallas Cowboys, one of the biggest personalities in sports, from stadium intros to kickoff touchdowns to dog breeding to now having a pet chicken named Monique. Lucky Whitehead in the building. Stop playing. Come on. What's good, bro?
Let's do this.
Let's go. Got my boy in the building, man. People don't even understand the relationship, the energy. Just before we even really dive deep into where we're going to go in this episode, we got a couple gifts that we're going to unwrap today in our picture video segment, so stick around. But if the people don't know who Lucky Whitehead is, who is he?
Family man. A big competitor.
Yeah.
God-fearing. You know what I mean? Come from Manassas, Virginia.
Yeah.
Right? single parent household.
Yeah.
And she was obviously a hard worker, raised endless nephews and nieces. I just watch her grind and hustle day in and day out and kind of instill that into myself.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. I was just looking at all the stuff you put up on the screen, man. It just kind of just take me back as far as just the journey that I've been on. Day in and day out. Just seeing that it's crazy that one person can go through all the stuff that I kind of been through, right? And at 33, I ain't even touched nothing. You feel me? Like, I don't think I've been through nothing yet, right? I don't regret nothing as far as my career. I had a great career.
Yeah.
And was able to lead a game on my terms, which was a blessing for me.
Yeah.
Because we know, as you know, this game it don't love you back. You know what I mean? And it's so much that we pour in.
Yeah.
Countless nights of, right, study this and do this to your body and don't put that in your body and whatever. Like, we work so hard.
Yeah, bro.
Right? And when it's your time, right, you want to either fight that or show and try to say, hey, I got more in me kind of deal. And I kind of had a realization once I just bought a house in February. I'm literally driving out to the country. It was sunset hitting. I got my dog in the back. She stood up. I get to the house. Mind you, it wasn't even mine yet. But shit, I was so happy and it felt like it. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, I don't want to leave my dogs no more. I want to figure out whatever next for Lucky Whitehead is. Let's search for that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you. And just hearing you, you talk about it, I think it's special to go down these memory lanes of seeing what you've done. And I think that's what Showtime Speaks to Keep Going podcast is all about. When I get a chance to put the work in to see the reaction from the guest and to watch them, how they react over something that they put out on social media that they forgot about. I think that's the most important thing about the journey is kind of reflecting on it so you can really appreciate actually where you are. And just watching you see you in that space and in that moment and even hearing what you just said, you internalize that video and I'm grateful for it because I put so much time and effort into making sure that when they see this video, I hope they feel it. And just hearing you talk about it and hearing you say it, man, it's definitely special. I'm excited to have you on the show. You're one of my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Yeah. We lived together. We went, in Winnipeg. We won our first championship together.
McFarland
come on, man. They don't even understand what we really been through. And we're going to talk about a lot throughout this episode about the journey, the gifts that we're going to unwrap. And I'm excited to really hear your story unfold to tell people who you really are and not the stories that they've heard.
Right. When did you fall in love with the game? Like, at what age? How did you even start playing football? I know you fast, bro. You know what I mean? But was you a track star? Was you running? Your mom said, yo, you got to play football. Your uncle? Like, how did it all start for you?
Big shout out to the presenting sponsor, Next Level Physical Therapy. You know it's that time of the year again. Your body's starting to wear down. The grind doesn't stop, and your body starts to feel it. Those early mornings are getting a little colder. The recovery's getting a little harder, but that's when you need to invest back into yourself. My team at Next Level Physical Therapy is here to keep you moving, pain-free, and performing at your best. Don't wait till something breaks down. Take action right now. Hit that link below, schedule your free assessment, and start feeling like yourself again.
Man, my mom raised a lot of my cousins. At that time, when I started playing when I was 5, but at the time, it was more so get out the house, go. You know what I mean? We wasn't sitting on no video game or those iPads, right? We wasn't doing that. To be brutally honest, like most of my people that I grew up with was either football players or drug dealers. That's just what it was. But we go outside and we play Smith or Queer. We in the back greens and you get hit into that fence. Ain't no crying.
Yep.
Right?
No, right.
Somebody gonna grab you real quick and let you know, like, it's all right. You good. That's nothing kind of deal. At the Little League football games, we would, as soon as your game is over, we're literally next to the game that's going on playing ball. Even after that, we going to skating fun zone in our football pants.
Yeah.
Like that was a thing for us. Like we were excited for that.
Like Lil Dirty. Yeah. Lil Dirty out there.
So we was excited to do that. And that's just what we were around. Like if we could be out of the house, my mom was like, 'cause like I said, single parent. So either she was working and nobody was home, or she was working and probably with her man at the time. Like, you know what I mean? So we had to be out the house. Obviously, when the street light came on, we hauling ass back to get in the house. But yeah, I started when I was 5, and I kind of fell in love with the game. I was always kind of fast.
He gonna say kind of fast.
Yeah.
He gonna be real humble with it.
At the time, you don't really know what
you don't.
You just around other kids, and I was faster than the kids I was around. I ran a little bit of track. I got into track a little bit my junior year, but I had a long distance coach. Right, I was a sprinter.
Yeah, right.
Right, so he wanted to put me on a 400 and 200. I'm like, that's not my race.
Right.
Right, that's not what I do. You know what I mean? Granted, I ran the 200. We had my high school year. I think my senior year, we was at a track meet. Guy pulled up with some goggles on. I'm thinking, okay, this ain't no way this man had gas. You hear me?
Yeah.
Granted, like I was usually the first or the second lane.
Yeah.
All right, so I was first lane, he was second, and I usually by the time we finished in the curve, I'm in front. I'm in front of everybody. I had to come get him. Right. So we hitting the last 100, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, but he's still sliding.
Yeah.
Right? And that was like my first real competition in test. And I was like, damn, this track shit a little different. Mind you, like I said, I had a long distance coach. So I didn't even use blocks.
Yeah.
I'm standing up.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I'm standing up just running.
That's wild.
Yeah.
He out there like Forrest Gump.
That's wild.
I'm out there just running. Like I wasn't taught no technique. And then after a while, like I was like, okay, let me try to get some of my football guys to come out here. Because we got a whole bunch of guys that can run. And people just wasn't sticking to it. So I was like, I ain't sticking to it either. So I wanted to go play baseball. Mind you, my first time playing, I don't play baseball, obviously, right? I was out there to steal bases.
Yeah, basically.
And I just watched from movies, right? So every time I'm in the dugout, I grab the fence, I'm talking crazy to whoever out there. You sorry, you fat. Just talking to whoever, right? Obviously, all the baseball boys was like, bro, he's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they know I was just a football player. I was just an athlete. Yeah. I was a great football player, great basketball player. As far as when I say great basketball player, I was a great defensive guy.
Yeah, there you go. Hustle, man.
Yeah, but you just seen what I did.
You did cook us. But we always ask this question, though. We always ask, like, well, I do, she do, because I train a lot of young athletes. Do you think that young athletes should play multiple sports?
Yes.
All in high school, too? Or, like when do you think, like, younger, high school, what's your take on that?
I would say younger, as far as right before they get to high school, as far as like the multiple sports, just kind of find out what they really like. All right, just give them a chance to be like, okay, this is cool, this is cool. I think some parents just overwork sometimes overwork, right? Just because they were like, oh, he needs to be doing something,
right?
And then now they can't hone in on like, is he great at that?
Right.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean? Do we need to focus on this?
Yeah.
So it is a point where it's like, okay, they get to a certain age where they can just, I would say that freshman year. Going into their freshman year, you should know who your son is, who your daughter is. Right? You should know what kind of athlete they are. This is their main sport, but they do this as well.
Right.
To kind of complement what they're already doing.
Yeah. When did it really like click for you? I know you said, you ran track, you did baseball, you dabbled in a lot of different sports. Like, when did you really like know that you were a great football player and like you could possibly like go take it all the way?
Around my sophomore year, like I knew I was good at football. Like just as far as once I was in middle school, I was still like the faster guy. But my work ethic started to change a little more. Granted, I was still the goofy guy.
Yeah.
I got held back in 5th grade because I was a class clown. Not because my grades were bad, right? But at the time, I was like, bro, what the... You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Like, why my mom's gonna do that? Yeah. My friends going to next grade, whatever. It paid off, I guess. Like, it paid off.
Yeah.
Maturity, too.
Right. Yeah, probably my sophomore year, I wanted to get bigger. I wanted to work out a little more harder.
Yeah.
My older brother, he ended up going to West Virginia University, right? But I watched him take over a program that was shit.
Yeah.
Right? I watched him take over a program and take them to states and win states. Perfect season. Right? So me being around that, and growing up with him, it was just like, shit, I I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
this is what we know in this house. We know football.
Yeah.
My senior year came around, I was just behind on my grades, and that's why I ended up going to the JUCO route.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I ended up going JUCO. At that point, it was just like, all right, the dream is for everybody when you play football is to what?
Go to NFL, man.
And go Division I.
Go Division I.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So for me, I was like, shit, I'm gonna go to the JUCO and figure it out. But I knew that was my second chance. It wasn't just I'm going to another school right. This is a part of the journey right now. Right. So I got to Dean College up in Franklin, Mass. And that was my first time away from home. But I also wanted to be away from home because I knew what I was around.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I got to Franklin, Mass and hit the ground running.
I'm about to say, what was that like?
Man, it was different.
Because a lot of us really can't, like, we grow up in these environments, right? And then the first time we get out, we like, oh shit, like I'm free. I can go here, I can do this, I can do that. Now you said you were challenging the fact that like you struggled in school, you this, you that. When you got to Dean, like, what was that like, bro? Like, how did you transition to that? This part of Showtime Speaks to Keep Going podcast is brought to you by Cozy Jewelers. Listen, fellas, while you're looking to level up your look, don't forget it's that time of the year and what things are really about. It's about showing love, appreciation, and maybe even making a big move that you've been thinking about. Whether it's that perfect holiday gift or the ring that you've been waiting to give. Make sure you go see Cozy Jeweler, the jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy. Stop playing. And when you get there, tell them Showtime Speaks sent you.
Honestly, I was afraid. Cause like I said, I already struggled as far as in the classroom. So I'm like, damn, I don't know nobody here for real.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna get to school.
Yeah.
Right. And as far as like when you reach those bigger colleges, right, you have those tutors, those mentors. You don't got that in JUCO.
Yeah.
Right. You don't got that in JUCO. So for me, it was more so it was straight football. Right. I met some great guys, great football players, man. Great humans, great men. And once I transitioned, I ended up actually graduating early. I graduated in a year and a half. All right, so school was more of a priority. Also, football was as well. My first year there, we won our bowl game. Went 8-1. We played. I don't know if people are familiar. We played Georgia Military, Lackawanna colleges.
Lackawanna from a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay, Lackawanna spanked them.
Yeah,
spanked them. But I was putting up numbers week in and week out, right?
Yeah, bro.
Started getting some looks. Right. So then once I started getting some looks, I'm like, okay, it's starting all over again. That process from when I was a senior and junior, right, it's happening again. I got a chance to go to this Division I school. Right. Coming into my sophomore year at JUCO, I was like, I gotta do a little summer school or something. I gotta graduate early so I can enroll something. Right. Because they want, if you at JUCO, right, they want you to come out early, not miss the spring because they want you to get in spring ball. I ended up graduating early. I had a few offers, man. I started going to take these visits, but now these visits were real. Right. I couldn't take them in high school.
Yeah.
I had the grades. They like, my quarterback ended up going to UVA. Like he had every Division I offer.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So them schools were coming in.
They was coming in.
So they see my tape about all this stuff, but I was like, dang, right, I gotta go JUCO. Go ahead.
Before you even go to that next step,
Right.
what would you say to a kid that's in that same tween area that you were in where school wasn't really a priority? You got serious, things started to change. There are a lot of kids out there struggling with, that tween area of, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I take this serious? What advice would you give that kid, man?
It's a lot of other lucky whiteheads out there that think it's just football. Right. And that is, a way out. Right. But as far as you getting there, right, it starts in the classroom, right? And for me to be able to see it, like I said, I seen it late. Right, but for me to see it and have that opportunity to lock in on my grades for the opportunity to go Division I, right, you can. As far as just sitting in the classroom with my friend next to me, right, I'm not listening to that teacher up there.
Yeah.
Right, but it's okay to ask for help. You know what I mean? However that looks like for you. I was afraid of doing that, right, because like when I was in high school, I was the big guy on campus. Right, so everybody was like, okay, Lucky doing it, I'm doing it that way. Right, And I didn't have to go the JUCO route, right? If I would have locked in a little earlier. But I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Right? It gave me some time to, I guess, slow down, right?
And mature.
And just understand it's more, right? And when I was able to like graduate early, I'm like, damn, me on a honor roll, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Like I can actually do this.
Right. Granted, like I said, I asked for help. You know what I mean? And I got that, right? And if you as an athlete, right, people want to help you. You know what I mean? So
my fault to cut you off. We literally just talked about that last week. And I said, even when people want to help you, you still got to put that effort in to actually get the help that's needed. So the effort was you actually asking for help and then keep showing back up and keep asking like, yo, look, how can I make this adjustment? How can I do this? How can I do that? I think that's the most special thing about this whole entire thing and what you're talking about, because like you said, man, just asking for that help can truly help get you to that next level. And it's about that continuous effort that you put in to get there, man. I'm excited to even hear you unwrap all these gifts, and I can't wait for people to hear more about the story on Lucky Whitehead.
I just want to hear him talk about, you graduated early. Now you in FAU, at FAU. Was it different now since you already been away, but now you are way away in Florida? You know what I mean? Like, was you comfortable now going all the way to Florida? Is that the same feeling? What made you go to Florida now? You know what I mean?
all right, before we even get there, getting offers. Right, I got an official visit to Bowling Green. Right, I got an official visit to UConn. I had an offer from Old Dominion. I go there.
That's Virginia, right?
Yep. Offer from UNC Charlotte. And I was getting these schools coming through.
Yeah.
Florida Atlantic had ended up offering. So I take my official visit to Bowling Green, and I'm like, damn, look at it. Like, as far as JUCO,
Yeah.
like legit, but damn weight room is in the library kind of deal. Like,
I'm
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, rags to riches.
And we we had this joint at Dean called Boomer Bucks, right? And everybody had their ID card, right? And they was like, oh, you ain't got Boomer Bucks? Right? And I'm like, Boomer Bucks, right? How you get money on your card and I got money on my card, right? And I was like, what is Boomer Bucks? He was like, oh, I'm with your financial aid or something. I'm like, damn. Mom, why the fuck I ain't got Boomer? You know what I mean? Because that's where the good food was.
Nah, 1,000%.
Right? It's not the cafeteria. You want to go downstairs.
Yeah, go get the food.
Yeah.
So I had went to Bowling Green. I seen their facilities, and I'm like, damn, this is beautiful, right? Then I go to UConn, and I'm like, dang, this facility is crazy, right? Granted, I ain't like the cold. I don't know how I ended up in Massachusetts, but I ain't like the cold. And the game I had went to was freezing. So I'm looked at my mom, I'm like, we not going here. All right. I go to FAU. Hotel is on the, like, I can put my hand out the window, touch the ocean, right? Hotel was on the water. I had a red carpet at my hotel. I had my own room. Right. She had her own room.
Mom Dukes.
Right. You know what I mean?
And then palm trees.
I had, man, they had me a nice little layout on my bed. And I was like, man, it's hot here. You know what I mean? It's February. Right? It's hot here. It's nice. Right? Seeing the facilities, I'm like, cool. From when I just was at, everything is everything. Yeah, I ended up committing, going to FAU. I get to FAU. My first day on campus, I'm there for my physical. I check out back, see the boys playing ball. They was throwing like 7-on-7, just shooting the shit. I go out back and I'm like, damn, I'm showing them who I am. Right, let me jump in here. Man, I ran a corner route. Jump, catch it, land on my collarbone, break my collarbone first day I'm on campus.
Dang.
No way.
I swear to God, I broke my collarbone. So I knew it was broke because this is the second time it happened. I go inside, and like I said, I'm there for my physical. So I go inside, I'm like, hey, John, man, I broke my collarbone. He's like, how you know? I was like, man, look at it, man. And I can't roll it no more. Like Right? It's not one of those when you fall on the ground real hard and you just try to rub it off. No. So I did that. And you can feel the bones just rub. And he was like, man, I think you should get surgery, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I guess, right? Spring ball in 2 weeks. So I ended up doing the surgery. They ended up taking some bone marrow from my leg and putting it in my collarbone.
Wow.
I'm out for about 6 to 8 weeks. I was out the whole spring ball.
Yeah.
I didn't, like I said, that was my first day on campus, so I didn't really know the schedule, right? As far as
everything going on.
How shit work. So I get my surgery. I'm in my room. I'm in my dorm, man. I'm at this time. I'm playing video games. My receiver coach called me. And he called me super calm. Mind you, this is my guy now. We text every day. We in a group chat with a couple guys that we play. And he also visited me in Canada. So shout out to Coach Sim. So I'm sitting in there. I'm on the phone. He's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, how the leg? Like, how everything doing?" I was like, "I'm straight. Just chilling in my room playing the game." Right? He's like, "Oh, all right." And he talking super calm out of nowhere. Why the fuck you not at the field? He just lose it. Why the fuck you not at the field? Blah blah. Yeah. I'm like, damn. Right? Yeah. So I'm like, shit. But mind you, I can't walk. I'm on crutches. Yeah. Right? And I don't know where they're supposed to be practicing.
Oh my God.
Right? So his first thing was like, you supposed to know. Right? So then they send somebody to come get me.
Yeah.
I come out I get in the golf cart. I see the boys working on the turf field. I get out, boom, boom, I'm watching. As soon as they finish, right? And mind you, it's the whole team, obviously, but it's the whole team, strength and conditioning coaches, and just our receiver coach.
Yeah.
No other coaches out there. No quarterback coach, no head coach. He will show up, right? So he bring up everybody, and like I said, I'm limp on over with my crutches. He started talking, he breaking everything down, breaking out the workout. He was like, "Hey, look, how many JUCOs are there?" And I ain't know the answer. I think he said like 82. Something crazy. He said that he knew the exact number.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, y'all line up, do up downs. Look, sit here and watch them." Oh, I'm like, come on, man. Just these niggas just met me, man.
They gotta pay the price.
Right, man. They don't know me.
What'd you say, Goofy?
Goofy.
But what did you learn in that moment, though? Like, what did that teach you, that moment right there?
Well, I mean, obviously, at the time, right, it's my teammates, I let y'all down. Yeah. Right? And that I was on my own.
Yeah.
But I didn't have nobody to be like, hey, because at JUCO, my roommate was a lacrosse player. Right? And our schedule wasn't what Division I is, obviously.
For sure, yeah.
So we had this, and this, and this to be at on time, right? I didn't have that help, right? So I was all, like I said, on my own, and I had to learn on the fly. Granted, just the adversity from my leg being messed up, my collarbone being broke, and I'm 14 hours away from home.
That was my next question. Yeah,
when you at that level, right? You don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, he constantly late, right? So I had to man up at that point.
Yeah,
it was an adjustment, just like I said, dealing with everything. And once I was finally, right, because even when you're dealing with that process of the recruitment side of things, right, they tell you everything as an athlete that you want to hear, right? Come here, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. Do this, you're going to be that, blah, blah, blah. And that wasn't the same guy that recruited me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, okay, cool. I got to figure out how I can obviously get healthy, do everything that I need to do to get back on the football field. Yeah. Right? Because this shit ain't start off right.
Nah, right.
Like, I don't even know how you still got belief that you even gonna go and play pro. You get through all that. You go through the high school stuff. You go through the school stuff. You get to college. You go to Dean. You go to FAU. You hurt. You're watching. They doing up downs. How do we even make it to the NFL after this? How do you keep going after that?
Right.
What clicked? What did that look like? Because then highlight video, I'm seeing Lucky Whitehead taking it to the crib. It's going crazy. Taking it 70, taking it 80. When did it get to that? This part of Showtime Speaks to Keep Going podcast is brought to you by Schwion's Clothing and Formal Wear. And once you feel good, it's time to look good. The holidays are coming up, events, dinners, parties, and you know how we move because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you play good. And my guys over at Schwion's has you covered with the cleanest fits in the city. Whether it's custom suits or just something sharp for the holidays, pull up and let them know Showtime Speaks sent you.
Man, shit. So in my junior year, we had, like I said, I came off the collarbone. Our season was coming around. And I was going hard in the weight room, doing my thing. But at the same time, I was coming from junior college, right, where you got an RA that'll be in your building the moment he hear your iPod too loud type. I mean, so so I didn't get the party, right? So my junior year, I'm like, I had a receiver that kind of took me under his wing. I had a few actually, but one was a party guy, and he from Florida, and he like, man, we going here, and here. I'm like, come get me, come get me,
Yeah.
And just to be able to experience that was just like, damn, this is crazy. Right? And wake up and I'm like, damn, we gotta go work out. Right? And then as soon as your workout over, he like, obviously out loud, no drinking because you don't get no gains and all this with your muscles and blah, blah. I'm like, man, it was tough, right? We here on time.
Yeah.
But listen, when you walk into that weight room, shirt better be tucked in.
Yep.
Tucked in. Right? So during the time of practicing, I was up on the depth chart, I was getting reps, right? But I also had a senior in front of me. He was a big possession kind of receiver. Shout out my boy Dan. Smart football player, you know what I mean? Ended up being his roommate as well. We ended up living together. So like, I was like, when he brought me in, he was like, hey, it's gonna be you on this side and Dan on that side, right? You're gonna be playing in the slot, blah, blah, blah. Came in, it wasn't like that, right? I was, like I said, I was getting reps. I was playing. My junior, I think I had like 4 or 5 touchdowns. Had a couple big catches, right? We played Miami. I got to play in that game. We played somebody else. And like, it was me growing. But I didn't get those numbers that I wanted, right? I probably had maybe 300, right? So to answer your question, then that's for me, it was like, damn, we got 1 year.
1 year,
To make this crack.
Right? So one of the seniors, like we was both about to be seniors together.
Yeah.
He had a decent junior year, but I cut out the party. I didn't drink at all. And it was just football for me. Like this, I got no other outlet in my mind. Right? It was just, I'm here for football, right? They're paying for my school.
That's it.
So I was waking up about 4:35 in the morning.
Yep.
We would go to the stadium, and homie had a little Toyota Corolla, Lil Joe. Right? That was our sled. Put it in neutral.
Come on.
Right?
And y'all pushing it.
Man, getting it in.
Yeah.
Right? And this was constant. So even out of our workouts, we was working again.
Yes, indeed.
Right? So the season that came around, and respectfully, motherfuckers knew me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We went to go play. We played Alabama. Granted, they gave us nothing but belt.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But on the bottom of that jump, impact players, key players, was me. Right? I was also in their newspaper.
Yeah.
Right? So that was a big deal. We played Nebraska. Caught a screen, 20 yards, took it to the crib. We played Western Kentucky. I had about 6 for like 160.
Come on, man.
Like I was, and mind you, don't nobody even know this. We played Western Kentucky, and you know, like when you, even in the league, right? They say as far as hydration, you get IVs.
Yeah.
So I got an IV before the game, and I got sick. So I was in the hospital before the game.
Wow.
Still went crazy.
Right. And my mom was there, right? But it was like they didn't want to tell her at first.
Yeah.
Right. So I got the IV. I went to my room. I'm throwing up. So they take me to the hospital, check EKG, all that stuff. Finally got cleared. Right. Felt like shit, but got cleared. My mom was like, what you going to do? She was like, you already know. Right. So I ended up playing in that game, got the game-winning touchdown. And we had some guys. Trey Hendrickson was our defensive end.
Oh, that's
so
okay.
he had closed the game, hit the quarterback,
Yeah.
he fumbled. Right, we had some guys, that same DB that I was saying I was grinding with me in the morning. He ended up going second round, first pick.
Yeah.
But that year I had a bunch of guys kind of go to the league.
Yeah.
But it was just like, this is my last opportunity, right? So I ended the season number 5 in all-purpose yards.
Come on, man.
All right, so and that's, you know what I mean, that's everybody.
That's everybody. That's big time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it was a big deal for me, right? Just to obviously put up those numbers and handle business the way I handle business.
That's the story, man. I think that if you are a kid, you're going through so much in your life. You coming from a single parent home, you really trying to unwrap this whole thing and really trying to find your way. I think one of the ultimate things that Lucky said, you know, basically he never gave up. He never gave up on himself. He had to check himself in certain situations, and he wound up finding a way to make it through. And I think that's a true representation of what this platform stands for, bro. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am for people to like really like actually like hear this, because I think as football players, we can be misunderstood.
Yeah.
And there could be stories that like, we be like, man, like I only wish I can put some words to that story.
Right.
And like just hearing you talk about it, it's making me even reflect on like all the little small details of the story that I had kind of coming up and making it and going to the league from a Division III school, and just like all the things that it takes, man. It's a lot.
No, facts. One thing that caught my eye was that you said your senior year, you locked all the way in. There was no more distractions. You kept the main thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, some people are just gifted, bro.
Yeah.
Some people can go out and party and do this and that and still be able to make it to that next level. But some of us, you got to lock in.
Nah, 1,000%.
Like if you lock in and keep the main thing,
yeah,
one, you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, I gave everything I got.
1,000%.
And two, you know you're not cheating.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
no cheating. It's not, man, like I wish I wouldn't have went out this time. Like, and the results showed when you did that, bro. So like for the youngins, again, if you keep the main thing, at least at the end of the day, you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, I gave it my all
1,000%.
without no other outside variables making it.
Because the only person you can blame is you.
It's yourself.
Like
Exactly.
you looking
for
yourself in the mirror. If I don't make it, it's because I didn't put all the work in.
Exactly.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Continue to stay on this journey with us, y'all. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Like, we about to unwrap some gifts underneath the tree, man. We about to hit the next segment. We like to call this segment the picture video segment. And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into Lucky's life, some pictures, some videos. So we're going to go with gift number 1. Gift number 1 coming on up. Let's do it. So, listen, you make it to the league. We just went through this whole entire process. FAU, Dean College, single parent home. I mean, everything that you've been through. You get the phone call. You sign undrafted. You walking out the tunnel with a Dallas Cowboy uniform on.
It was so real, right? Right, you just growing up. If you don't know anything about the sport, right, you know the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, indeed.
Right?
That's very true. Very true.
You don't got to know about who they are. You heard of them, right? And at the time for myself, it was now the Commanders, San Francisco, and Dallas. Even when I didn't even sign, like I said, Old Dominion, I didn't go there because it was in Virginia. Like I didn't want to be home.
Yeah.
Right? Like I wanted to continue to see what was out there.
Yeah.
And San Francisco had hit me up and they was ready to match whatever kind of deal was out there. Then I get a call from Jerry. Right? It was like, damn.
A call from Jerry is crazy.
So we speaking and he was like, man, we want you here. And I was like, well, shit, I want to be there too then, right? And just as far as the opportunity, right? I had did my research. Me and my agent did the research, and we knew what was out there as far as best option for you to make a football team.
Yeah.
Right? We're not just trying to go into a situation. Granted, I knew who they had at receiver, right? But I also knew their returner just left.
Yeah.
Special team.
Yeah. And I was like, well, we ended up signing. And I was like, damn, right? Big weight off my shoulder.
Yeah.
But also I knew I had more work to do, right? Being an undrafted guy. When I signed with them, I started doing a little research and I'm like, how much money you get? Right?
Yeah.
You undrafted, how much money you get?
Yeah.
At receiver. You have receiver too. Right? Because we all just, when you get there, you're not in the out. Don't matter if you're first round or,
No.
right?
Yeah.
They put you in a hotel.
Yup.
Right? And you all just kind of get to know each other.
1000%.
On receivers, I'm like, how much you get? So 15. Like, damn, they only gave me 10, so they must like you better than me.
I'm telling you.
What you
Yo.
I swear, I'm like, man, so you must be better than me.
Yeah. Nah, real life. Real life though. Real life.
So I'm like, I really got to lock in now.
Yeah.
Right? I can't go back home.
Come on.
Right?
Talk to us.
Once we met our receiver coach, he like, listen, be honest with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We only got one spot.
Yeah.
Right? All right. In my notebook, one spot.
Yeah, nah, bro. Right. Yeah.
One spot. You only got one spot.
Yeah, that's yo. People don't really understand when you in the millions. You make it to the NFL.
This dude funny.
You got your notebook. You better be. One spot.
It
might not be
saying I knew. Listen,
There might not be no spot.
right.
You're gonna have to make a spot.
Yeah, he's funny.
So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my hotel, and this is what shit I fell in love with softball, right? Because that's the only thing that was on TV.
Yeah.
So I sit there, I watch softball, and I study my playbook, right? And at the time, it was tournament time for softball, right? So I sit there, I'm like, dang, they hit the ball way more than baseball.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here watching, I'm studying my playbook. One day, one of the guys was like, hey, we about to go downtown. You try to come? No, I ain't.
Yo, this dude crazy.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. We got these 3 practices is coming up.
Yeah, real life.
Right? And like I said in my book, one spot.
Yeah.
So we had started practicing. And our receivers started going down. And at this time, it's just the rookies.
Yeah.
Right? Z went down. I knew what the fuck Z had. Let me go ahead and play that.
Yeah.
He went down. Oh, let me go ahead and get that, coach. I know that.
That's heavy.
Oh, F that. I know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I knew all the receiver spots.
That's heavy.
Right. And the hardest I study. Right. And you talk about I need help in school. This was different help. I ain't need no help in this. Right. I ain't need no help studying this stuff.
Yeah.
We all obviously, you got those few little practices, those OTAs, those 10 practices to kind of make a name for yourself. Because your ass will get cut.
I'm telling you.
Camp.
I'm telling you.
So I'm in training camp. And even then, people think y'all doing, man, no, listen, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I'm telling you, yo.
That's what's training camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're a rookie, it's like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just constantly just all learning and learning. Obviously, making sure I knew my spot. And then I need to know what's going on around me a little bit. And I would, man. So, man, we threw them pads on. Wherever you needed me to be, coach, I'll do it. Right? And I was doing the dirty work.
Yeah, bro.
Right? Granted, I was a solid 175.
Yeah.
Man, we had one play, I blocked the wrong guy. But he felt all 175.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I come back, coach, like, listen, that shit was wrong.
Yeah.
But keep hitting niggas like, keep hitting like that.
Keep
hitting like that.
Nah, real rap.
So I'm right back. So I fixed it.
Yeah.
And I was continue doing the dirty work. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I want you to go a little deeper because, like, this next picture, man, you were one of my favorite of all time. You feel me? And the relationship that you got with Dez Bryant, did that play a factor in your growth and your development, having a guy like that, you know, kind of like put you on his shoulder, put you on his wing to kind of get you through? I got a story. Like, I remember, like, I know I'm fast forwarding the time, but I remember we in Winnipeg and, you know, 88, like, that's to the core.
Right.
To the core. I used to, when I'm scoring touchdowns, I'm throwing up the X. I remember you got on the phone with Dez and was like, yo, this shit, I want you to meet him. I'm on the phone with Dez Bryant. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Just talk about the relationship between you and him.
No, it was super, super dope just to see his passion.
Yeah.
Right. Fast forward, I've seen that viral clip. Dez Bryant, you can't guard me. You can't guard me. You can't.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Right. But to see it in real life, like, y'all can't.
Yeah.
Like he was just
Nah,
right?
yo,
bro,
he was
But
doing
like
anything
if
he
somebody
wanted.
like
Yeah.
right made that play,
Yeah.
right? They had that opportunity to talk shit.
Yeah,
right. And he ain't like it. Right. But his passion was just so genuine,
Yeah.
right? For a human to love
Yeah.
a game so much.
Yeah, bro.
Right. We ended up getting to our first preseason game. Right. And preseason game was all rookies.
All rookies.
Yep.
We had a bunch of the rookies was dropping balls. Right. We playing at the time in San Diego Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And he get in the locker room and he lose it. Like start yelling, just start, what is y'all doing? Y'all trying to make it just, you know what I mean? And just straight dropping passion, right? And I was like, right, because I ain't drop one. I did have a fumble on a kick return though, right?
Yeah.
My first one, right? And when I say those bullets was flying, I'm like, I'm fast, right? I watched the man 250
Hey, move.
run. He ran, looking just as fast as me, right? So I'm like, ain't no way this clock gotta speed up, man. So I came back right before halftime. I broke a big one, get it over the 50, and I'm like, okay. And as the game kept going, it started to slow down a little bit, right? And just as it kept moving, I'm like, okay, they ain't faster than me for real. I just had to speed up
a little bit. Yeah.
Cause that process was just crazy, man. But just to have a guy like Dez just to watch how he worked, and was still a genuine dude, right? Just a passionate guy, as far as the game, right? So just like you said, man, everybody got a story.
Yeah, bro.
And they just see Dez or whatever cussing on the sideline.
Yeah.
He's not cussing his players out.
Yeah,
right? He's saying that the other team suck. Either give me the ball or why are we playing like this kind of deal, right? It was never at nobody directly.
Yeah.
Right? And
I know that feeling.
right. Nah, man, it was just super dope to be around, man. And that's a
genuine.
right.
I like
Great
that, bro.
athlete, though, man.
This first video went viral. And listen, all Eagles fans, look away from this. We even talking Cowboys is crazy. I could feel like, some Eagles fans kind of listening in through the walls or something like that. But this first video went viral, man.
Hey, look, that's serious.
Who's
Hey,
I remember
that's too
this.
much sauce.
It's never too much sauce.
Hey, Dad, stop the sauce, bro.
Got that Prescott with hair.
Yeah, right.
Caught it.
And who came up with this philosophy? How did just talk about this moment, man? This was a unique moment that went crazy on the internet, man.
I think just the media came up with that. Had a kind of idea.
Yeah.
Because our receiver room was super, super tight.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was the one that used to get us turned, right? We used to dance, obviously, before games.
Yeah.
They had randomly brought the suggestion up. See, I had like a battle t-shirt on. Right. And at that time, battle was you know what I mean? They wasn't even a thing for real.
Yeah.
It was growing, right? But I had just hopped out the shower, putting on some stuff. I threw a battle t-shirt on because the guy had sent me a box. It was crazy because the CEO of that, Chris, had ended up hitting me up. And that's how I was getting the stuff in Winnipeg.
Okay.
That's how that connection with Battle came about, right? So, and I wasn't even wearing their stuff when I was in the league because we get in the league, get endless stuff. Right?
Nike down to the ground.
Right. So I finally wore some Battle gear, and I'm like, "Damn, this stuff
Smooth.
good."
Yeah, Battle popping now.
Can we before we even go deeper into this video? You made the team.
Right, man. So you want to talk about that?
You make the team.
Listen.
Like a lot of people don't get a chance. Unsigned rookie making a team off rip.
No, listen. I ain't even gonna hold you. Listen. So right? So they call him the Grim Reaper.
Come on now.
Right? And if he say, hey, come with me, bring your playbook. That's what you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to be in the hotel and somebody say, bring your playbook, or in the facility, right? So this cut day, it's the last day.
Last day.
Right, this is the 53. We about to go into real meetings.
Yeah.
And we're back from training camp. Right, I ain't get cut in training camp, obviously. We back. And every time, at the time, our facility was in Irving, Texas. And the locker room it was big square.
Yeah.
One end had a curtain down, and another end had a curtain. Another side took you straight into the showers. And where my locker was, I'm away from all the curtains.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle. At that time, there wasn't no sitting down, right? It was just kind of pasting around. Every time the Reaper came in, I'm going out.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, yo.
Every time. Every time he came in, I'm leaving. Because you can't cut me if you don't find me.
Yo, I feel you, yo. Yo.
You can't cut me.
If you don't see,
if you don't see me,
no
you
face, no trace.
Hey, I can't find him, coach. Yeah, I know. So he on the team, right? So every time he came in, I would leave the locker room.
Yeah, yo.
It's like, there's no way I'm getting cut.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
right, yo.
And I was just like, damn, and I can't even say nothing to my dog because I don't even know.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like, hey, all right. Every time he came in, I would leave. And it got smaller and smaller. All right. And then it was finally time to go to meetings. All right. So I wasn't even worried about him no more. I seen the clock. I got to go to meetings. If he going to cut me, he got to cut me in here. Right. And I'm sitting in meetings. And then before the meeting start, Coach Dooley was like, as you see, like, you made the team, blah, blah, blah. Boys got lit for me, man.
Yeah,
Clapped it all up. And I was like, look, so I'm back in my notebook. That one more spot.
Come on now!
Man, I scratched
Keep
it out.
going!
It's heavy.
That was my spot, right? Just to be able to call, obviously, my family and all that stuff. It was just like,
That's heavy, bro.
dang, right? It was just like, whew.
Did it.
Right? Because I didn't even look for a place to live when I was out there. I was
bro.
like,
you don't know if you're gonna make it or
right.
not. Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
can't plan. You can't even really do much of anything.
Nothing.
Until you actually like know that you made it.
Right. And so I was in the hotel for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just waiting to find out, man. And it's the process of just like,
how it all worked.
yeah, man. But once that he finally told me and I got home, I was like just,
That's crazy.
you know what I mean? Just like, damn. Now we got a game in a week. All right, let's prepare for that. Right. And I had to, obviously I was still studying hard, super hard, right? But the reps were different. Now I wasn't in on offense.
No, you wasn't.
I was just catching kicks, catching punts.
Yep.
Right. And even in during the preseason, man, I was a kick returner and punt returner. You know, as a rookie, you got to play special punt, kick off, right? Like I said, I was 175 soaking wet. They know I was a speeder, like a speedster. I was a kick returner, punt returner.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't running down tackling nobody. I'm not the R2.
Yeah.
Right. So the man, Coach Rich Bisaccia.
Yeah.
My guy. I think he in Green Bay right now. Put me at Gunnar playing San Francisco. And like, you know the vice, man. There's two people in front of you, right? They'll spread out just enough
For you to split.
to invite you right between them. That's where they want you to go.
Yeah.
There is no rules in that vice. If you split them, if you try to, and they get their hands on you, my God. Right? So I'm like, I already know don't do that, right? So immediately, I run out of bounds. I'm hauling ass.
Like nobody even touched you.
Big penalty. Right?
Yo,
this
was a
dude
funeral.
is crazy.
Man, they throw a penalty. Right?
Yeah.
Mind you, we gotta watch film. Right? We gotta watch film.
That's what people don't realize, yo. You gotta watch that play in front of the whole team.
Yeah, this dude went right out about, yo, I'm crying. Yo.
Wait, this is a real game.
This is our second preseason.
Oh, preseason. Okay.
Dude.
So that happened. He put it on in the meeting. He just paused it. Right. And everyone knew it was like he paused it. Like everyone knew what he was about to say. Right. So we're all just like, right. As soon as he paused it, bust out laughing. He looked at me and just started laughing. He just let's just keep playing. Let's just keep going. Kept going, never spoke on it again. Never put me at Gunnar again.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's the easiest way for him to get fired.
He said, yo, that's funny, yo.
So just talk about, like, man, you fast forward, you in the game, you playing, you in the mix, you in the NFC race, you in it.
Right.
Just talk about that experience of like really being in the mix. You were there for about like 2 years, 3 years, 2.5.
Yeah.
Just talk about your time, like actually like really being in it.
Man, it was crazy. Especially when you're winning.
Yeah.
Just being around all those great athletes.
Yeah.
Week in and week out was insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was doing most of the dirty work as far as that receiver. A lot of jet sweeps. A lot of inserts, hit that linebacker, hit this DN.
Using the mix, bro.
Right, man. One day I got to insert, right? And if the tackle leave, right, I got to cut the end.
Mm-hmm.
I got the end. And we were playing Green Bay. I watched the tackle leave and I make a cut block on big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up, it's Julius Peppers.
Come on now.
Right, and he got his visor on. Right.
Yeah.
Man, like 6'8".
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I saw.
I'm 5'9", all of 175, right? So all you see is he just gave me a little smile and kept going. I'm like, all right, we good.
Yeah, right.
We good.
Right.
Coach, I brought that up in meetings, right? Like, look at this little, look at this little over here, cutting Julius Peppers, blah, blah. I was like, stop playing with me, right? And just watching games. I think my first year, I think that's when Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? And Josh Norman was in his prime, balling out his mind. Man, I watched him talk crazy to our coach, and I was just like, he can do that. I guess, right? He getting paid the way he getting paid, but they were balling at the time, and just being around all those guys, Tom Brady, just to see that. And I was just like, I'm in it, right? I've been watching this stuff and like grinding to get here.
How'd you not get caught up in like the moment, as in like, they say sometimes like when you win it, sometimes it can mess you up, like, damn, I'm really here, and it can mess your game up. How didn't you let the moment get too big for you though?
As far as like work, right, it was still work and everything was everything. But all I had to do was catch punts and kicks.
You was outside.
What?
Yeah.
Right? All I had to do was catch punts and kicks. I know
you.
That in my sleep.
I know you.
And that was the easy part. Right?
Yeah.
In practice, I didn't practice.
Yeah. You was standing there.
Right? Like I was a special teamers.
Yeah.
Jet sweep, we didn't really run that in practice. And like I said, I do that in my sleep.
Yeah.
So just over time, I came in the league with nothing.
Yeah.
So my mom said, I'll leave this bitch with nothing. I just wanted to enjoy being there in that moment, right? But I also I didn't want to just say, hey, I went to the NFL.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say I made plays.
Yeah.
Like I played.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. And I ain't grow up with somebody like, hey, do this or that way. And I mean, it
having
wasn't
somebody over.
Right, man. So I had older teammates like, hey, we going out tonight. Bet.
Outside.
Right? So I was, and it wasn't even like I was like paying for everything.
Outside.
Right? It's just like, hey, we doing this. Let's go. Bet. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm the rookie.
Come on now.
Right? So I'm 22.
Come on now.
Drink this bottle. I'm gonna wake up feeling fine.
Real rap.
Like,
yeah,
it wasn't gonna be no issues.
Yeah.
So just over time, right? I started to let my guard down, right, and that's when things started happening. Kind of deal. It wasn't sort of like the moment got too big or right. I let my guard down.
Okay.
I let people get close to me, and that's when I started seeing just bad results.
So it took a turn. And like you said, man, certain people got to you, bad energy got around you, and things started happening. And bro, you wound up getting released from Dallas.
All right.
Talk about it, bro. And I know it's definitely a tough situation that you went through during that time. Talk about it, bro.
For the people that don't know, I guess. So I was going into my second year, or going into my third. Yeah, going into my third year. I used to wear Apple Watch. Right? We used to fly to Oxnard, California for training camp. I would come home every year for a football camp I host. Right? Free football camp. And I was out there and I was, like I said, I came home, I did that, I flew back to Texas and then went to training camp, whatever. I get to training camp, I'm in practice, and I get an alert on my phone, and it was my agent like, you good? Or like, what you did when you was at home? Then I started getting alerts. All right, TMZ something else. It was just constant messages. All right, and I was like, damn. So I come off the field and he was like, hey, don't stop. Just keep walking in. And I was like, what's going on? So apparently it was a warrant out for my arrest for shoplifting.
Mm.
And I get to our head coach's office, man. We sitting there talking. And honestly, it's the first time it was just like, felt somebody just put my character in a blender.
Mm.
Right? And dig into like just my family, my past. Right? Things that they already knew they would bring up. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there, I was like, listen, ain't nobody shoplifting, man. I've been in the league now for 2 years.
Right.
Like, and if I'm stealing, bro, it's life or death. Like I need it right now, and I just, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, bro, I'm not shoplifting, right? He was like, well, Jerry got an investigator, and they seen you on camera. I'm like, it couldn't have, right?
Yeah, right.
So that was a lie, right?
Yeah,
We just, at this time, we just trying to figure out how the hell I got an arrest warrant, right? So my agent just chill, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting in here, I'm talking to Coach Garrett. He's like, you really just, you pissed away a great opportunity. Right? And I'm like, bro, I ain't do this.
Right, exactly.
Right? And you know how football work, man. We preach mantras.
Mm.
We preach family.
I'm
We preach
telling
brotherhood.
I'm telling you.
Right? You preach all this stuff.
Yeah.
And for you to just assassinate my character and not even say, hey, we're going to figure this out. Let's work this out. Blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's really dive into it.
Yeah.
But that decision was already made up.
Yeah.
Right? Which was fine with me. But don't sit here and tell me you got me on video shoplifting.
Right.
Yeah.
All
Bro.
right. I'm just like, bro, I that wasn't me. Whatever y'all think y'all have or whatever, that wasn't me.
And it came out that it wasn't true.
Right. So I get down to go back to my room, and like, you already know, when you get cut, get out.
You know, it's get the black
out.
trash bag, collect all your stuff, get out.
Yeah.
Key card, all that.
Get out. Right. So I was like, they was like, yeah, we got a car for you. Boom, boom, we're gonna take you back to LAX. Boom, you gotta go.
Peace.
Right? Like I was a threat. Right. So just to me, I was sitting on my step, and Dez had came around. He was like, bro, what's going on? And I was like, bro, I honestly don't got an answer for you right now. He was like, just keep your head up. Right. Ended up going to probably his room, but I'm just sitting there. My agent finally called me. He was like, all right, so apparently the time frame, like you weren't even in Virginia at the time of the shoplifting occurred, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my character was already in the dirt.
It's already in the dirt,
right?
now.
But not even only that, like I said, my coach supposed to have my back. You just shitted on me. You get on social media, I'm watching my city shit on me too, right? And say, oh, I seen him at this store, right? That's not the case. And then pile that on top of everything else, it was my best friend that I grew up with that was using my name, right? So, and then you just, right, that's where that mental game come apart, right? It's just like, you just sit around these people, because he had just came home from jail at the time, and when I seen him, I was like, hey, if you need something, right? I was well, right? I was doing good for myself.
Yeah.
If you need something, let me know. If I can do it, I got you.
Yeah.
Right. So for you to sit here and almost blow my world, I mean, you blew my world up, right? For you to blow my world up, you know what I mean? It don't make sense. And just to watch the same people that be like, damn, that's fucked up that he did that to you. But you still go shake his hand.
Yeah.
Right? You still hang out with him.
Yeah.
Right? It's still okay for y'all. So, right, I keep these people now at an arm's length,
Yeah.
so to speak. Right, but like mentally,
Gotcha.
I was lost.
Yeah, bro.
Right. Fast forward a little bit. Right. I get to New York.
Yeah, that's the next picture. That's the next gift. Let's unwrap the next gift. We get to New York.
That's crazy. Yeah, I get to New York. Right. And not saying it's still NFL, obviously. Not saying New York not a big organization like the Cowboys, but as far as media, it is. Right. So.
Oh my gosh.
My first day in the building, right, I got a bunch of media coming up, and they obviously want to talk about what happened. Before I even got in front of a camera, don't talk about it, just say you're happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So just let it go. And I was like, okay.
Right.
Just let it go. So I did that. 5 days later, I break my foot. So I wasn't even playing when I got to New York. Right, I break my foot. They fly me out to Green Bay. Excuse me. They fly me out to Green Bay. I get my surgery. Come back, get that healed up. Boom, boom. Come back ready to go. Pull my hamstring. So mentally, I was just hitting it.
Sure.
Right, and that's when I was just spiraling. It was just like. Right, everybody was like, oh, praying, blah, blah, right? And at this point, he was like, man.
You weren't trying none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
What's at that time, right? What's praying doing, right? If everybody could believe in a higher power, right? Why am I here?
Yeah.
Why am I going through this?
Yeah.
Right? And everybody always, for something better, right?
Yeah.
Everybody break something down,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. During that time, yeah.
So it was just happening and happening, and I was just like, bro, fuck.
Yeah, bro.
So, and that's
yeah.
around 2019. Like I was done.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I'm cool. Opened up my gym, and then when I did that, I only did a little year lease, and right out of nowhere, I get a call.
Come on now,
Ryan Rig Maiden.
Come on, man. Come on now. Let's unwrap this third gift. Let's unwrap this third gift. 160, boy.
McFarland Street.
But people
man.
like, and this is, for me, this is when the story get better. This is when, like, I met a friend, a brother, somebody who I can always go to. He can always come to me. This is when, like, things started to change. Yeah. Not just for you, but for me too. And like meeting you and the energy and the love and the brotherhood and the energy that you came with. Winnipeg was special, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know much about the game in Canada. Mm-hmm. I didn't know much about the culture or nothing. After this cloud that I've been on for past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, bro.
5 years. Right. I was traveling. Right. Everything was everything. Football was great, right? Everything was free. Right. Just once I had got to back home and I was, like I said, I opened my gym. Ryan called me and had gotten some stuff off the field, right? Because I was just, like I said, spiraling. And when he called me to come down to, was it Bradenton, Florida?
Mm-hmm.
With the IMG Academy, man.
She had them glasses on. I ain't come on. I forget what the caption said. I remember that shit though.
Yeah, man. So we get the IMG.
We was out there together, bro.
And I'm back into pull out my notebook.
Yeah.
Because I don't know this shit at all.
At all, bro. Right. We out there waggling.
Man, I always wanted to understand how he know to run up to the line and in the ball on time. Right? Like,
yeah, that's different.
I'm like, how that work?
Yeah.
How he running from way over there, coming around and lining up on time? Like, what's telling her to do all that?
Yeah.
And so I get there, man, and I'm coming off of, like I said, my broken foot. And this is my first time really running.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't been running no routes, been chilling for real. So I'm thinking I'm going to come out there and he was like, they want to see me run. Man, we did one-on-ones, man, had me running a slant.
Yeah.
Every time. I'm like, come on, like, what we doing?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I ain't see nothing. He talking about, man, you look great out there today.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, you lying. In my head.
They just wanted to see us move. They just wanted to see us move. Yeah, they already had their mind made up, bro.
No, listen, man. So I'm like, man, ain't no way I look good today. I just ran 3 slants back to back. Like,
yeah.
I'm a speedster.
Yeah,
let me run. Right?
Yeah,
and you waggling?
Yeah, yo.
He had me on the ball doing the slant. So I'm like, okay. He's like, man, you look good. So I get back down to Virginia at the time. He was like, hey, man, we love you, blah, blah. We're going to send you this contract. Boom, man, we get to, but even before that, man, we on the bus. She like, man, I know you don't really know me.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing you doing your thing with the gym, man, and I know you're, like, I've seen you played in the league. Like,
respect.
And I was like, man, I appreciate that shit, man. We followed each other on the ground that day.
Yep.
We all get to Winnipeg. I'm like, damn, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm back in JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I need a care package.
No, yeah.
Send me some food.
Yeah, yo.
It was all new again.
Everything was new.
Right? We was in the dorms.
Yep.
It wasn't Fahrenheit, it was Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never played with no Celsius, right? So I thought, it's 16, this don't. We gotta turn this up. We gotta turn the heat up. I turned it up and it broke the.
This dude is crazy, bro.
It broke the thermostat. I put that joint on like 25, 24. The joint broke.
It's cooking in there.
We're in Winnipeg in June and the joint broke. So we go to Walmart, try to get fans. The fan blowing heat. Like it's nothing worked. Yeah. I'm like, damn, it broke.
Everything was different.
So we all just, this is like a big college all over again. Yeah. Right, we're all in dorms.
Yeah, bro.
Right, we got to be back at a certain time. Ain't nothing popping really in the city.
Nope.
Right, you got one spot to go to.
Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah, man, so we started just all bonding.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what it was, just bonding with random people.
Yeah, bro.
That just play when they don't know their story, right? And that's what it was.
Yeah, bro.
And just over time, right, I just was like, man, I ended up playing in my first game in Vancouver.
No. Preseason. Preseason, you wound up taking the choice route to the crib against Saskatchewan.
Okay.
That's what it all really like.
Yeah, there's a route out the backfield. Gin shake choice.
And shake choice, come on now.
Right, and it's you be next to the quarterback. Yeah. He'll throw you out on motion. And that'll tell you if you man a zone. Yeah. Right? So if I went out the motion and somebody came with me, I knew it was right. So I had a man on me, and gin shake choice, you got option. You can either run like a little
sit,
like a sit route, break it out at 5, or you can do like a little skinny, little slant at about 5 to 6. And usually that window where that linebacker leave, but he ain't leave really, right? Yeah. But he threw the perfect pass.
I'm telling you,
take that shit.
So I caught that jump right in the middle, and I split both safeties. Buddy that was guarding me wasn't a factor. Take it 80. I had 3 catches for 106.
Yep.
Take it 80.
Crazy, bro.
And he was like, even my OC was like, that's when you made the team.
Yeah, bro.
Granted, like I was balling in like training camp.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I took a choice route.
That shit to the crib.
They were like, okay, we can do something with that.
Yep. Yeah. It's crazy, like that whole story, like, and you know, this is a CFL story right here that a lot of people want to talk about, and I'm glad you're here to really talk about it. Like, if people don't know, Lucky started the year before I even got in there, and just talk about that whole experience. It was crazy because I feel like people tried to like kind of pin us against each other,
right.
But we were so like locked in, and we were so deep into like our friendship that like when that transition kind of happened, we was I know for me it was hard for me, but it helped set us up, and we all won. We wound up winning the whole thing.
Right.
So just talk about that whole experience and what it was like for you during those times, and what you really went through during those times, bro.
So I even when I first started playing again up there, it was more so like, damn, I fell in love with football again.
Yeah.
Right. And I was finding myself again. I was getting that joy back again.
And y'all had great fans too.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, they turn up out there. They get right.
They go crazy.
So just enjoying that joy, right? And I hit the season hot. Right. I was
watching. Man.
Yeah, I hit the season hot, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm not just a returner, right? I'm playing receiver.
Receiver, some shit.
Right. And off the field, I started going down, right? And obviously, like I said, it's a province. They call it a province.
Yeah, yep, province, yep.
It's not that Winnipeg ain't that big, right?
Yeah.
It's they know who's American and who's here for Winnipeg Blue Bombers, right? Man, I came home one night.
This story crazy. I didn't know you was going to tell this story. This is a crazy story.
Because I was out all the time, right? And it started, like I said, it got to up there, so it was like, man, we gotta do something with this dude.
Yeah.
Right? I came home one night,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't even knock on the door.
No, you did.
I just kicked it in. I just kicked it in. All right. And we had wood floors. Right? We had wooden floors, and at the top of our so before even that, he run out his room, right? And like the wooden floors, he damn near fell down.
Yeah.
He damn near fall down all the jokes talking about, man, what is you doing? Blah, blah, man. I thought somebody. And I look at me, I'm sitting here dying laughing.
I'm ready to kick his ass.
Hot.
It was hot. I already do.
Listen, hot. So I thought it was so hilarious, right? He was hot. Man, I get up to the stairs, mind you, I'm still playing. I'm doing bunny hops up the stairs.
I know you was tight.
Hot.
At the top of the stairs, we had like a metal rod, but it was loose, right? And I'm doing bunny hops, and I slipped on that top step, and that metal had grabbed the back of my big toe.
Damn.
Right, and ripped it open. I fell asleep, right? Because I'm on one, right? I wake up, I go in, I'm like, hey, Al, I need you to put a Band-Aid on my toe. My bed was covered in blood. He looked at it, he was like, man, you need stitches. I'm like, shit. Mind you, we got a game in a few days, right? Like, and they like, and mind you, we just flew back.
Yep.
And they heard me on the plane, we going out tonight. We're going out. And I would set up the functions. We would go out.
Yeah, bro.
And just over time, it was just, I had to grow up.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
We had a lot of conversations during that time. And just like, I think that we were all meant, me, you, Mike, we were all meant to be living in that space together at that time. I think that, like, you know, I learned a lot about life during that time. And just during that time, I had to learn to really, like, if this is how people live, I got to let them live that way and not be so uncle-ish or so, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to live to this is my last opportunity looking like. Yeah. So for me, I just don't want to, I want to make sure that we all making sure that we, you know, we taking advantage of our opportunity. And those used to be our conversations. And to watch you, you know, really take things to another level, man. Like, as we get deeper into these gifts, man, like things changed over time. Right. And this next picture and these next, I think it's a video that we have, you know, we wound up winning the whole thing together, man. Yeah. And when I tell you how special the moment was, when it comes to like winning a championship, when it comes to, you know, that whole entire feeling that we had and what we went through during that season, I think that I learned how to be a champion. I learned how to be a friend. I learned how to be a brother. But more importantly, I learned that, like, when you're going through these things, in order to become a champion, you got to go through a lot. Right. And I just want to hear you talk about what it meant to you, even though, like, during that time, like, you weren't even starting. But, like, bro, you never wavered, bro. You never, like, yeah, you might have been upset some days or some things weren't right. But like you said, you were spiraling, but like, bro, you were still present. You were still in love with the game, and you gave a spark that we needed during that time. That, like, bro, like, you helped us win that Grey Cup too, bro. Yeah. Even though you didn't play. Yeah. Just talk about how you felt during those times when we actually did it, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. Even that week, right? I'm just like going through everything, just the emotion side of things. I had just watched myself grow. Not playing, but it wasn't like I got distant, right? I was ready when they called me to play again, right? And then they put me down again. Mm-hmm. When they put me in though, I scored, right? Mm-hmm. I handled business. Mm-hmm. They take me out again. I was just like, what? It wasn't, right? That's what it was meant to be, right? They feel, because for those I guess Americans that don't really know the game in CFL, right? It's a ratio game.
It is, bro.
Right? So a certain amount of Americans can be on, a certain amount of Canadians.
Yeah.
Right? She did some of our dirty work as far as in the blocking game.
Yeah.
Right? Was good at that. So if they felt that's what we needed, cool, right? So at the point, I was okay. Right? Once it passed, it passed. Just that week to experience it. It's our first year
playing in
right in the CFL.
Crazy.
And we got an opportunity. They haven't been here in a minute. As far
29 years.
Right. The organization. The whole week, everything that was unfolding. And I was still getting love like I was a starter.
I'm telling you.
Right? Because the league knew what I was capable of at that point. So just that gift that he just unwrapped, I had the trophy because everybody had already went in.
I'm telling you.
Right? And I'm with the fans with it. So like I was the one to bring it in
that's heavy.
to the locker room. Right? And it was quiet. Right?
I see what you're saying.
As soon as I came in with the trophy,
that shit just
the
gave me the
boys
chills.
lost it. Right? And I lost it too.
That gave me the chills.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is insane.
Yeah,
man. And I don't know if it's a gift with the parade. But like,
it's a video in there somewhere.
Man, the weather was freezing cold, man. I'm out there,
bro.
no shirt on.
No shirt
over there.
I got so sick, man.
So sick, yo. So sick.
Missed my flight. Like,
there it is. Yeah.
The boys, man, the receivers.
You feel me? Petey, Wally, Dempsey. You feel me? K-Law.
Y'all was stuck.
Look, Coach Mike.
He trying to get in the mix.
Coach Mike in there, yeah. Darvin, like the boys.
Darv. Oh my God. What's that? The other Kenny. Yeah. He came in hating, trying to take the trophy from us. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, Jake. Nah, we was turned up, man. We get out of this, bro, and we had the time of our life, bro. The parade was crazy. We lit. We drinking out the cup.
Nasty ass motherfucker.
Just like we don't care, bro. Like you, I mean, you put it in your eye. You got the thing in your eyeballs. The champagne, and bro, like let's unwrap this next gift, man. You wound up going and leaving, and really, 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 really making a name for yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You went to BC, bro, and this is where the dynamic of who you are really, really went to another level, bro. You became a star. You became a CFL All-Star. You became, bro, one of the biggest names in Canada, bro. Like, you was probably one of the most marketable people up there in Canada, bro.
Number one.
Like, yeah, there you go. See? You feel me? And just the energy alone, bro. Just talk about you finally getting to that space, becoming an all-star, becoming a 1,000-yard receiver. Like, just talk about what it meant to you to get to that point and prove to people that I'm not just a returner, and what that felt like for you, bro.
Yeah, it was man, it was crazy. Just the kind of the freedom that I had, that Coach Rick was allowed me to. He was straight up saying, man, hey, if you a rah-rah guy, be that guy. Right? If you quiet, be a quiet guy. Right? Obviously, you gotta perform.
Yeah.
Right? And I was performing week in and week out. But as far as that started, my training was bar none. Right? I was going crazy as far as just my training.
Yeah,
right?
Bro.
And that first year I was in BC, we had that COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
Going all the way back to FAU, right? And I had to go to the league. I locked in. I ain't drank alcohol for a year.
Mm.
During that time, right, as far as during COVID, it was you either sit in the house and figure out how you're going to make some money and drink, right? You just, there was nothing to do. I was at the gym, right? My man had a little spot, and we would be in there every day. And I was just watching myself just transform. I had got the opportunity to go to BC, and at the time, my first year, Ryan Rigmaiden, who also brought me to Canada in 2019, was like, hey, we can't pay you what I'm sure you want, but come here, prove yourself, and we're going to take care of you. Bet. And I took it just everything personal.
Everything, yep.
Right. And we had a 14 game season that year.
Mm-hmm.
I think by week 3 or 4, I had 500.
Dude. Yeah, you was going crazy.
Everything was just aligning. From obviously my preparation, I still hadn't drinking alcohol. It was strictly ball.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that contract.
Yeah, bro.
I think week 9. Was it week 9 we played?
When we played against y'all?
Weeks 8 or 9, I broke my hand.
Yeah, you did.
I broke my hand, but the numbers was already through the roof.
Yeah.
I finished that season, number 3 in receiving yards.
This was 2021, right?
Yep. Finished the year number 3 in receiving yards, and then came back and pretty much was doing it again. And it was just I was getting that respect as far as, he's fast, right?
Yeah,
but I'm running routes now. I'm getting.
Yeah, you went to a whole nother level, bro.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
You was taking slants to the crib, screens to the crib, kick returns, punt, you was doing, bro. You was.
I was having fun.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
You can tell
every week. Right, that's what Coach was allowing me to do. Right, he was allowing me to be myself.
Yeah,
and it helped. Right,
1000%.
We would all hung out with my coach. Right, and just kind of got to chop it up. Right, and just over the time, it was just this feel good.
Yeah.
Right, this feel like this where I'm supposed to be.
That's what's up.
Like I said, the game was fun.
We got a couple intros. You talking about the game was fun. You took fun to a whole nother level. He coming in on the motorcycles.
Man.
Just talk about how you changed the whole CFL game when you did this. Nobody was doing this.
Right.
Nobody has ever probably done that.
People in the league started doing it.
Yeah, bro. You
copycat. I started that.
Yeah, you started the whole trend with this, man. Just talk about how you even went through this in the process, man. You had everybody turned up with this, bro. We even had the horse. You came in on the horse.
Yeah,
the whole entire thing, man. Got the Canadian tuxedo on.
Yeah, okay.
Come on now.
Yeah, that Pablo coming out. Yeah.
Just talk about this experience. Talk about just being the first person to be able to do something like this and really set the tempo and really put the CFL on the map, bro.
Honestly, it was during training camp. Chris Rainey had brought a little mini scooter that he would ride from our dorms to practice field.
Yeah.
Right, just that was his transportation. He wouldn't walk. Right, and he would drive his little scooter from his crib in Surrey to our practice facility. We had one of our games. I'm like, hey, bro, bring your scooter down to the stadium. I'm gonna ride that John in.
Right.
And I rode the scooter in with the mask on.
Yeah.
Because it was still COVID.
Yeah.
Right. I had my mask on and they was like, Dad, you gotta do that again, right? So I'm like, well shit, I gotta change. I can't do the same thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But then I was like, I got rollerblades, let me run my skates in here.
Yeah.
Then I had a regular just scooter that I was pushing with my long legs.
Yeah.
And then they gave me the ice cream bike.
Yeah.
Like the little ice cream.
Yeah.
We just kept planning. So they would just say, hey, what are you doing this week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know yet. I'm just it come up the day before. If I see something when I'm downtown, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna buy that.
And then
I bought a pogo stick. Goddamn pogo.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when I had ended up going back to Winnipeg, you know how Coach O'Shea is, very blue collar.
Yeah.
Right? Straight to work.
Straight to work.
We played in BC, and a lot of people was like, "Are you gonna do an entrance in BC?" I was like, "I ain't finna play with those."
Yeah,
he ain't the same.
Nah,
he not like Coach Rick.
Nah, at all.
So I'm in my locker, I'm getting dressed. He come in the locker room. First thing he said, "What you come in on?" I'm like, "Damn, you was gonna let me?"
Right? Yeah.
You was gonna let me do this? He was like, "I'm gonna let you." That's why I stayed away. Damn, well, I appreciate it, but I ain't do nothing.
Just talk about the return, man. As we go to this next gift, man. Since you brought it up, man, just talk about you were at a point in your career where you left BC and you made a return to Winnipeg, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, speaking from back here and seeing it from my own eyes, it was magical. Even just me seeing it, man. It was kind of cool just seeing you return back and the energy and the love that poured in when it came to it. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, no, it was special. Just dealing with that whole process of the waiting game. I was enjoying home. Got a new agent, and once I was dealing with that, it was like, hey, we work something out, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, cool. Obviously, when I get there, it was a waiting game and just figuring out when I was gonna get on the field. And obviously, they prepared it the perfect way, right?
Yeah.
My first game back and starting, we played against BC.
Yeah.
Right, and score a touchdown against BC.
Yeah.
Right, and it was like, damn.
Was it like a slant? Or was it a curl?
It was like a sit route.
Like a sit route. Yeah.
Sit route.
You went crazy too.
Man, you know I got in trouble in meetings.
I already know you did.
Didn't celebrate with your
Didn't
teammates.
celebrate with your teammates. I already know, bro. I already know, man.
But I was just like, I was now blacked out, just like,
yeah.
Damn, right? And just
if people don't know about like the fans in Winnipeg, man, you know, I didn't been on the show. I didn't shed some tears. I talked about my time in Winnipeg and how it made me feel just being there. Talk about that, bro. Because like it was a point in time when you actually like came back, the West Final in the stands with the fans and the energy. Just talk about that, bro.
It's just electric.
Yeah, bro.
They don't hold no grudges, man. They show crazy love.
Crazy love, man.
If you love them, man, they gonna love you back. It was crazy because even when I was playing on BC, it was always BC sucked, but they would always cheer for me.
Yeah.
Everybody was lucky.
That's
Mind
love.
you,
That's love.
whether we were up or down, like
it was always love.
It was love, right? And they were always like, hey, come back and do this and blah blah. My first year, 21 or 22, I came back in the stands. 22 because it was my contract year.
22.
And we ain't go to the playoffs. Right, that was my roommate. I'm like, I'm gonna go watch my dog play in the West Finals. Man, it was cold.
That joint was crazy. I scored that game too.
Yeah, so I'm in the stands, and because even when I said I was gonna come back and watch, it was like, hey man, when I say the tailgate was crazy, like, and everybody was like, hey man, come in this tent. It's heating here. It's heating here. Yeah. And I'm like, so I'm in here. It's cold. I ain't even have a ticket for where I was sitting. Yeah. They were just like, man, hey, you come to section 141.
Yeah, right? You up there. That's
right?
Love.
So I came to section 141. Man, I'm turned. Right? And it was funny because, like, obviously, I just played against Saskatchewan, right? They're like, man, is that Lucky in the stand? So, yeah, that's me. But I'm getting it in. Yeah. Right? And we was jumping up and down. I think y'all ended up winning that year.
We did, man.
They won that game, obviously, but like just the intensity, man, the love that they showed me. Mind you, I was, like I said, I was on a whole different team, right? In the stands. It was my contract year. So like a lot of people was like, damn, this nigga went to, did all that, went back to Winnipeg. But I ended up signing the biggest contract.
To go play in BC.
That next year to play in BC for the receivers, right? Yep. But I ended up resetting the market.
Yep.
And that's heavy.
And then obviously, and it was like, that was crazy for me, like I said, because I'm just a returner, right? That's what they say on the, that's what they tweet all day, or that's their messages, right? And it was like, nah, I'm getting paid to play receiver.
That's love.
Right. So.
That's when things really turned, man. Let's get to this next gift, man. A person that is really special to you. You talked about her in the beginning, your relationship with your mom, and this is probably one of the biggest gifts underneath the tree, man. One of the most beautiful souls that I ever met. I could tell she really loves you, man, and who you are and the person that she's helped raise. Just talk about your relationship with your mom.
Yeah, that's my best friend, for real. Love her to death. She been there through obviously everything, right? Just to never see that love change, right? Whether I'm right or wrong. It's still, that's my sunshine. I don't think she missed the Monday yet. I'm on Man Crush Monday, goddamn. Every day on Facebook. Like I watched her grind for so long. Right, to be able to help her as any way I can now. It's love, right? She helped me with my dogs now and all that, and she's watching them now. Just to be able to give her back what she been giving me all these years. Wouldn't trade her in for nobody. Shout out to Cam Morris, man.
The last gift, man, retirement.
Yeah.
We talked about all of what you've been through, the whole journey, and one day you woke up and said, you know what? I got my house, I got my chickens, I got my dogs, I got everything I need. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, no, it was man. All right, just to not know what was next for real was probably the only scary thing. And people now, I'm like, hey, you gonna go back? Or do you miss football? I miss the locker room. I don't miss getting tackled. Like, I don't miss that side of things, man. I don't miss having to be perfect, right? You got to be at the top of your game every day.
Every day.
Right? Or somebody else can just come in and take it. Miss the locker room, right? Sharing those memories with the boys. Just knowing, obviously, our stories and just coming from different places was the main thing I was going to miss. Yeah, it wasn't a hard decision as far as me making a decision. I said, I'm 33 now. Right. And then I was thinking, okay, my next season, I'll be 34 going to that shit. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't exciting to me.
Yeah.
My last season, I was playing on turf toe. Like, I was getting a shot in my foot every game. All right. I was like, no, I wasn't excited. Right. And if that was the case, it was not like we was chasing riches in Canada. You know what I mean? Like, we was just, I loved the game.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, it was like I said, I was driving out one day, sunset was hitting, and I was like, man, let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Right? You can't really ask nobody how should you do it or when should I do it. Right. That gotta be a you. That's in you.
Yeah.
No, 1,000%.
Right. It was on my mind, but I was like, I couldn't, hey, prep me for this. I mean, it gotta just happen. And
Yeah.
I was happy with it. Right. Then things started folding with coaching, and I was like, man, I want to be a farmer, right? Not really a big one, right? I only wanted 2 or 3 chickens. What are you talking about? No, we need this many,
Right.
right? Like, I was terrified of my chickens when I got them. Terrified. Wouldn't touch them. I'm cleaning or trying to pick them up with football gloves on, right? I ain't know, right? I'm just constantly learning as I see stuff, and now my whole little following's starting to change. Right, I'm learning a little more from new farmers and just other pages. So right now I'm getting a fence built in. I was on our way up here, I was saying, man, I want to walk outside in the spring and see a damn emu in my yard.
You saw that emu when you were?
Look, I want to see one in mine. I want to see one in my yard.
Yeah, bro.
Right? I was I
Yeah.
got a petting zoo for myself.
Yeah.
Right? That's not like I don't need no farm to make money. I want to just go outside, see a little animal.
Where does your love for animals come from, bro? Like, what is that?
I grew up with dogs. My mom had dogs. She bred dogs when I was younger. We had pet snakes.
You from the country, right?
I'm from the city.
Oh, the city.
I live in the country now.
T. Smith from the country.
Yeah. And I say all that, but I'm scared to pick up a fish.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
people like, just put your finger in your mouth and you feel it. No, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
but I need gloves on to hold that fish.
Yeah.
Right? But like I'm learning every day. I'm scared of squirrels, right? As far as animals, like they all have a purpose.
Nah, yeah. Nah, for real.
They all have a purpose. A dream of mine has always been to live away from people.
Yeah.
Right? And I always wanted like a farm, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know how that was going to look. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I look forward to doing it.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to do it my way.
1,000%.
Right? So just to set up kind of the peace of things, me living in the country, like it's so peaceful and so quiet.
As we come to a close, man, I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes to have one of my closest homies on the show. We won a championship together. He's been through a lot, grown up in a single parent home, just everything that he's been through, man. As we come to a close, when it comes to the keep going segment, bro, like this is probably one of the most pivotal points of the show. You know, you basically describe a time in your life where you really had to pick it all back up, where you looked like, where it felt like it was almost over and you made a way through it. And I know you talked about a lot, but if you can pinpoint a moment where you really was like, you know what, I was really, really down, but I'm still here today to tell that story, man. Talk about it.
When I had 2018, I had got a DWI. I was about to open up my gym. But like I said, that's how I was coping with my emotions. I turned to drinking alcohol. And it wasn't like a lashing out doing crazy things as far as, you know what I mean? That's how I was coping. And yeah, when I got pulled over and dealing with that situation was, right, it was hard for me to get into Canada. Right, it was me going through a lot of self-healing, right, and it was tough, right, just to watch how people turn. Right, I had everything in the palm of my hand. Thought I was, right, this is you there, right. As far as when you in the league, right, they say, 3 to 4 years and then career probably over, right, but no one tells you like life after. Right, so I was in a roller coaster where it was just like, how I'm gonna get through this? Just the betrayal of like those mantras that we was preaching. Watch my city kind of turned. I had to clean up my own name, right? Clean up my own act, and I had to figure out something. Like I wasn't done yet in 2019, right? I still had more ball left, right? But I was questioning my faith, right? I was questioning my God. Like I said, once I got to Canada and started talking to people like yourself, like Mike, man, just guys that also had the same kind of story, just to turn back and being in that football world, right? Having fun with y'all, man, it kind of changed for me. So, nah, man, I definitely appreciate being here with all y'all to share kind of the roller coaster, man, that I've been through, right? Because us as men, we don't talk about, you know what I mean, what we going through, our feelings, or afraid to, or don't know how to express it really. But that was a tough time for me, man. Because even then, right, you still got those people that will be like, hey, do this for me. Can you do that for me? Give me this. Can you give me that? Right? And never will be like, man, are you okay? That year was super tough.
Yeah, bro.
Just dealing with all that football stuff, man, just the mental side of things, man, to be, I guess, where I'm at now, right? I can say I'm blessed, man. I'm happy as hell about my career, man. And mentally, man, I like to, I'll hit my people up, man. How you doing? Right? Mentally, though. And I'm glad I went through what I went through, right? Made me who I am right now.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm proud because, like, you know, it take a lot to admit your shortcomings, and it take a lot for you to, you know, for you to get up on this platform to speak about all the things that you spoke about today. And I'm just so proud and happy that we get to highlight our friendship, bro. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I never gave up on you, bro. And I'm proud to see where you are, bro, and the place of peace that you in, bro. And it's given me a sense of peace that, you know, when I'm ready to say that I'm done, that I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing, where I'm going. And thank you for everything, man. And like I said, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I remember that day when I came running down the steps and I saw that look in your eyes, and I knew you was hurting, and you've been hurting for a long time. And I always wanted to be the person or the guy who can really be like, yo, bro, I got you no matter what. And I can honestly say, man, I've been there, bro. And the conversations that we've had over the years, us checking on each other, you know, our relationship and our friendship never wavered and never faltered and never did anything, man. It only kept getting bigger and stronger. You know, coming out to support you at your camps, speaking to the kids, being in your neighborhood, being in your vibes and where you from. I respect you, bro. I love you, bro. And I'm excited and happy to see what your future holds. This is the Showtime Speaks to Keep Going podcast, man. Real stories, real motivation, and real inspiration, bro. Continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. And you already know, it's always going to be Showtime Speaks.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.